Hey, my people, I'm back. I'm back. I don't own the rights to this music. I don't add to or take from what the author has written. I don't even own the rights to this picture. I'm just using it. So with that, let's jump right in. I stopped at what they have not succeeded in, and that the intellectual communities in their own country and abroad carry in their minds. So this is it picks right back up where I left off, where I said they have not yet succeeded in changing the map that members of the intellectual communities in their own country and abroad carry in their minds. Edward Shils, this is Color and the Afro-Asian Intellectual. It says, this might not make much difference within a single country with a common language and culture when center and periphery are located in different countries. However, it is quite another matter. The intellectual centers are more powerful economically and militarily, more famous and more populous intellectually. I'm going to read that one more time for my understanding as well as yours. The intellectual centers are more powerful economically and militarily, more famous and more populous intellectually. The volume of their production is richer and is taken more seriously, not only because it is superior intellectually, but also because the countries in which it is produced are more powerful and more famous. Moreover, the metropolitan cultures are the cultures of the former rulers or of those who are somehow associated in the minds of those on the periphery with their former rulers. All this strains the self-esteem of the intellectuals at the periphery. At the same time, the modern culture of the countries at the periphery of the international intellectual community is discontinuous with the indigenous culture of the peripheral areas. As if to symbolize the whole thing, the inhabitants of the countries at the periphery of a different color from those at the center. As if to symbolize the whole thing, the inhabitants of the countries at the periphery are of a different color from those at the center. Within an intranational intellectual community, there are strains of inferiority and superiority. It is not pleasant to adjudge oneself to be mediocre, to be intellectually dependent on others, and to see the world's praise directed toward them. Yet, in addition to the useful mechanisms that preserve failures and near failures from extremes of distress, belonging to a culture with a high position in the intellectual hierarchy also reduces the stress of failure, just as membership in a common nationality alleviates to some extent the distress of inequality. All right, I'm going to leave right there and pick back up with, I'll give you the part of it that I'm going to be reading. It'll start off with saying, the institution is more complicated and less favorable for the intellectuals of Asia and Africa. Okay, so we're moving right along. After this chapter, oh yeah, we'll be getting into where it starts another author, and he's going to be talking about race and color in international relations. Oh yeah, I can't wait to get done with this first chapter. So with that, I want everybody to have a fantastic, powerful day. Peace and love.